Hey, you guys. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I'm hoping I'm not having to introduce myself again, but of course I will. This is Mrs. O with Kingdom Barbecue Catering Service and Mrs. O with Kingdom Sweets Online. And first, I'd like to thank one of my subscribers for her wonderful idea. I'm definitely going to take that and run with it. So thank you very much. Okay, you guys, today I'm going to do a quinoa salad. My daughter had mentioned it to me a while back about a quinoa salad. First I was like, I don't know about a quinoa salad, but she let me taste it, and I mean, it is wonderful. All right, let's get rocking on this recipe. Okay, so here I have 1 3/4 cups of cooked quinoa, and this is your white quinoa. And I've also left instructions on how to cook this quinoa. Okay, so we're going to put it in this bowl right here. I'll have to show you all of the ingredients because this bowl is pretty big, you know. Okay, so we're going to put the quinoa in here. Now we're going to make a quinoa salad. So until this, I am going to add tomatoes. You can use the grape tomatoes. I didn't have the grape, so I just used whatever was in the refrigerator and chopped them up. You can also do that, but preferably try to get the grape tomatoes. Okay, and this is fresh broccoli florets. Now with the broccoli florets, what you want to do is cut them up, cut the big stems off, get you a pot of boiling water. I'm going to say 2 cups, add the salt to it, and you're going to blanch these for about 2 minutes, 2 minutes top. You're going to take them out and you're going to put them in an ice bath. An ice bath consists of ice cubes and water, because what you want to do to these, you want it to stop the cooking process, and it will still give you this nice green color. And I also noticed once I put them in the ice bath and took them out, they were still a little watery to me. So I got my salad spinner, I put them in there, and it took all the water out. And look how good they look. So I would suggest that you do that. And here, I have a rotisserie chicken. Yeah, I know, I'm lazy. Too hot to be roasting chicken. So I bought a rotisserie chicken, and I just took the breast part of the chicken and chopped it up to use for the quinoa salad. Also, this is a 2.5 ounce of black pitted olives that are sliced. If you like green olives, of course, use the green olives. And then this is 1/4 cup of chopped red onions that will give it an awesome flavor. Okay, so we're just going to add all of these to the quinoa. And it's really a meal. You guys will enjoy it because once you put the chicken, the tomatoes in, it changes the quinoa for me. Quinoa by itself, I think, is very, very bland. So you really have to spice it up. Okay, let's just stir all this up. I want you guys to see this beautiful color. You see that? The broccoli, the tomatoes, the black olives. And to this, we are going to do a vinaigrette. Okay, so I've stirred that. And I want you to see how nice the quinoa is separating. You see? That's the reason you do not want to cover the quinoa, because to me, it gives it a gummy texture. Okay, we're going to put this to the side, and now we're going to make the dressing for the quinoa. Okay, in this dressing, you're going to need red wine vinegar, lemon juice, and a nice olive oil. So I've taken the recipe down to where it's kind of like I can pretty much measure this. Okay, I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of lemon juice to 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Okay, let's do the 3 here. Wow, and I made it. I wasn't for sure if I was going to make it. Okay, so that's your 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now let's do your 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Okay, let's put that in there. I hope everyone is enjoying their Sunday, getting ready for the week again. And the 4th is coming up. And guess what, you guys? I'm going to do a brisket, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it, okay? So this is 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. So to this, we're going to add, let's go with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Put that in there. Let's go with a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Let's make it a little less than a 1/4, okay? And then to this, I'm going to add, wow, I'm doing a lot of clacking there. We're going to add a 1/4 of a teaspoon of oregano. So now we're going to take the whisk. Wow, and I had it right here. What did I do with my whisk? What did I do with my whisk? Okay, hold on, you guys. Oh, here it is right here. And we're going to whisk this together. Okay? Now we're going to add the olive oil. Olive oil. Little country, huh? I know I'm country. I would say 1/4 cup. So I'm going to measure it for you guys to see it. Hold on. So this is 1/4 cup. So I'm going to put this in here. And we're going to do 1/4 cup first. And let's see how that turned out. So I can give you exact measurements. Now for all of you pros who really know how to do a vinaigrette, follow what you do. But this is what I use for my quinoa salad. And as you're pouring the olive oil, you always want to keep whisking. So let's just keep pouring it. Okay. And I want you to see the difference once you whisk and pour. Okay. And one of my favorite mottos is always taste to make sure that you have enough salt, pepper, and not too much acidity, okay? So let me taste this. Okay. We are cranking with too much acidity. So again, I'm going to add some more olive oil to it. Okay, let's do a 1/2 of a 1/3 cup. I think I might have put a little too much red wine vinegar. But I'm going to show you guys how to doctor that up, okay? Okay. Since it's real acidity, I'm going to get some sugar. Let me get some sugar so I can show you guys how to take that acidity out. So I'm going to go probably with, let's go with 1/2 teaspoon. Yeah, just 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm sorry, sugar. Because I want to knock that acidity out. So let's do this sugar. Not a lot, because you really don't want a sweet vinaigrette for your quinoa salad. Okay. Okay, let's see if we knock that out. If we balance the acidity in this. I hate to say it, booyah, baby. Right on target. So if you're going to follow the recipe that I did, make sure you add a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar to this, or decrease your lemon juice, or decrease your red wine vinegar. Okay. Now we're going to take this And we're going to pour it all over the quinoa. And you don't want a lot of dressing because you don't want your quinoa just wet. You want to coat it lightly. Okay. Wow, let me show you guys. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And you're going to really, this is really a meal that you could actually eat, maybe with some baguette or just maybe by itself. And see if your kids will like it, you know? Try to sneak it in here. They might enjoy it. My daughter really turned me on to it. Okay, you see how nicely it's coated? And it's not coated too much because you don't want your quinoa soggy. Okay, so let me taste it. Always taste the finished product. Okay, here is the bite. Okay, one more ingredient, you guys, that I forgot to put in. I am so sorry. When I tasted it, I knew something was missing. And my daughter said, Feta. So correct. I forgot to put in the feta cheese. Because I'm like, okay, something is missing. So here I have a 6 ounce of feta. Of course, I'm not going to use all the feta, okay? But you want to crumble it up. And thank you, my daughter. But I knew something was missing in this. I'm like, okay, something don't quite taste right. And it was the feta cheese, which knocks it out of the ballpark, you guys. So once I do this, we're going to have a home run, promise you. Now, I like a lot of feta. If you don't use that much. But if you do, hey, use as much as you like. Okay, one more. You know, I'm not a big fan of using my hand, but for the cheese, I'll do it, okay? So let me wash my hand. I want you guys to look at this. Okay. This is the key component, the feta cheese. Now, I don't know if goat cheese would work. It might. But I can almost promise you, cheddar or any of those type of cheeses wouldn't be good. But now you see the feta in here? The feta. Okay, now I'm going to give it a taste. I would have hated to completed this recipe and forgot the feta. Then you guys would have said, oh, she ain't no cook. She didn't even put no cheese in this quinoa salad. Okay, here we go again with the tasting. Oh, wow. 2 components, 3 components are missing. We're not going to do, I'm going to say another 1/4 teaspoon of salt, another 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and forgot the garlic powder. But you was like, wow, you guys, I thought I had everything here. You know? Okay. So that was a 1/2 teaspoon of. Okay, here we go. So when I come back, I'll show you guys the finished product. Thank you. Stay connected. Okay, you guys, here is the finished product of the quinoa salad with the roasted chicken and feta cheese. Again, thank you guys for watching. Stay connected. And don't forget, I'll be doing a brisket on Tuesday. God bless you.